Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Nightshade, your host for this playthrough of Lost in Random. I let the cinematic play again just so everybody could catch up. To me, it felt like a while since I last recorded, so it was helpful to rewatch. And I thought everybody else would enjoy it too. Ooh. Ooh. Side path. Not really. So I thought.
You! Oh, wait!
Sorry, apparently I missed it, as I got distracted. I hope everyone is having a great time, and if you haven't been, please let me know what I could do differently to help make the playthrough feel a little more seamless.
Did you see those robots? What do you mean you've seen bigger?
Please tell me they have a battle. Watch that on the horizon. Nope. Not there. Follow Ghosty. Those are some big dice. Oh, I missed. Yeah, it feels like it's been a little while since I last recorded and played this. I am not shooting well. That bodes well, I think. Not. Uh-oh. Of course. Enter the spider.
I always knew I was a Sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A Sixer child is missing! I repeat, a Sixer is missing. I can be rewarded. Let's rule by the grace of the Queen.
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
Gotta find Bernie.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
Cheeky. Oh, I see a quest. Oh boy. I'm gonna have us a robot battle. Boom.
Threedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Here, mate, let's drink.
Hi, Manny.
Sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life. Oh, hello. You've made it to Threetown, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess
Yes, it
around.
does.
But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards!
Eh. Essentially, yes.
For a man whose body is a store, yes.
Alright.
Let's trade, shall we?
Yeah, I got some stuff. Should probably update the deck too, so let's pick good old, what's this card down? Let's pick, I don't remember if I got this one or not. I want to pick one of those, and finally, let's do another one of these. All right, should probably reorganize our inventory. Bow of 1, the King's Hand, super health. Keep that. We don't need the King's Hand. Got 1 bomb. I got 1 blacksmith link. Okay, I did. Oops. Crystal Curse. Right. Game Master, which only we need that if we're coming up on a game. Okay, so I kind of want to add this. What's this one? Alter the cost. That just sounds weird and dangerous. I want to add another one of these, I feel like. No. I want to give this a try. That's time trap, that's bow. Did I remove 2 1-point cost or 1.1? No, I removed the game piece, which is 0. Alright, so I would probably have to trade it out for another 2. Let's add one of these, and I don't think I have Natalie's Bell, but I think I'll add the explosive dice. Yep. Alright, we'll try that out for a fight. Let's see how it works. What's the giant bell for? Yeah, touch it. It did nothing.
Find them. Let none who attack the king. Let none of them.
I'm noble, you understand.
Let's get your quest.
Most of us here are. This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? Which still
yeah.
does, I suppose. It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are. You're the only one here like that, I assure you. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the
Murder.
Lord or King of Threedom, before his murder. Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
Just need to find Greta. Queen's house. And who are you?
What was I talking about?
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this? Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child. Oh, heavens no.
Nah, you
That
wouldn't
sort
do
of
that,
thing
would
wouldn't
you?
interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that
goody, a
paranoid count
paranoid
demanding full
count.
reports of everything everyone does every day and all.
Alright. Alright. Thought I'd ask.
Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing
no,
a
I'm good.
survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
I have no reason to,
Do come see me
as
if
far
you
as I
change
know,
your
talk
mind.
to you. Alright, make sure we got everything.
Find them. Let none who attack the king. Let none of them. Where was
Boy,
it?
you're,
The attack has begun. The king
you're,
must be saved.
a little bit behind there.
What? Identify yourself, stranger. I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
Man, you got something wrong up with your head.
Oh, even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years. Don't you remember?
Lucky, I guess?
What? How did you know my name? A lucky guess. About what? What were you guessing about? The king!
You're a few marbles
Protect
short.
the king from danger!
Hey, Bernie.
Boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo.
Wow, it's
Oops.
cold in here and dark too.
Quick, let's find Bernie. That way's blocked off. Who are you?
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently.
Where'd you go?
A young lad, boxy clothing.
Well then,
Can't rightly say, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick before the Shadow Man does. Everyone knows
is it
about
someone
the Shadow
rescuing
Man child,
kids?
especially children out all alone.
Was I supposed to go this way? No. Good. I came from that direction. Interesting music. I mean, yeah, I'll talk to you too, but,
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures. All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him.
who is the Shadow Man?
As well they should.
I don't have enough to go on. You look like you have important information. Streetlight terminal is that way.
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Well, good luck with that, stranger. If
All
there's a
right,
kid running around
who
unattended,
is the Shadow Man?
probably has him by now. Oh, you really are in over your head. If it was anyone, it was him. That's just who he is. None of us can change our nature. That's what I believe. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him. The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrow Alley. And he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrow Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see. If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this
No, I don't think so either.
Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
First, I want to hit this money pot behind you. Thank you. Now I can. Yes, yes, I would.
You want to know about the Shadow Man? The Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He'll come and take your child away. And you might cry, and you might pray. But the Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He don't like shine, and he don't like sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done. Snuff out Mulgrow Alley's lights. Then you best run, for the last night of the Shadow Man has begun. Sounds to me like you're
thank you for at least
to go see him.
the information.
Thank me just yet. You want to know
Shadow Man
about
collects
the
candy,
Shadow Man?
or collects children and then leaves candy in their place. Seems a little strange. I don't think the Shadow Man's a bad person. I could be wrong. But I don't get that feeling.
Go on, Dicey!
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Anybody else feel like they're... I feel very uneasy. Something's not right. Something's not right. I don't like it.
Are you the Shadow Man?
Oh, I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you
And
believe
I was wrong.
Let him out!
He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. No. No, I'm afraid that's not what I do.
You and everybody else.
Willing to trade.
What will you trade?
Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me. And you're also a bad liar. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace.
I gotta say, even may not be scared, but I'm a little bit frightened of this thing. It's kinda creepy.
Oh, I'm not. I'm the creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me
It's a
to
pretty big order.
blood, then I want you.
It seems like a pretty tall ask.
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even. Except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder. I've been around for centuries even. I know more than your mortal world has forgotten. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope. You will never see your sister again.
This thing's got me just now. I don't like you.
Come to me when you meet success, but don't take too long.
For little Bernard
I was
don't have that much time.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information.
I was really hoping he was going to turn out to be an actually nice guy. Figures not.
That poor woman. Have you seen Nishka?
Should probably actually talk to Nishka.
Poor woman. Completely
I feel like she
mad.
knows something. Earlier.
I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we? No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry. What did you want? Oh, with the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened. No, I was there to protect him. I was his bodyguard, and he was betrayed. We were betrayed. Done wrong by someone who wasn't supposed to be there.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. It was such a shame, such a... I'm sorry. I forgot what we were talking about. Hello. Do I know you? The children of the king. Such beautiful babies. They grew up into such wonderful young men and women. The Duke, the Baroness, and the Count. Such a gift. The entire royal court was so... The court was so... I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't remember. He's paranoid, capricious, and fearful. But his heart's in the right place. He once accused me of trying to assassinate him just because I tried to get him to finish his vegetables. We all had a lovely laugh about it later.
Info, please.
I think we did. She's tough as nails. Tough as cannons, really. Duty-bound and haughty, but she can back it up. And woe be to those who cross her. She once aimed a cannon at me to
So
stop
she's
me
gonna
from
be hard to
giving her a
talk out of?
bath. The only thing that impresses her is war. I wouldn't call him a glutton for life, more of a bon vivant. He loves all the finer things. He's baroque, decadent, you might say spoiled, but I'd say he's really more cultured. He once told me his goal was to eat every animal in the kingdom, all in one single dish. He achieved it a week later, and said the dish was
Why
as
would you
delicious
put
as it
all
was
animals
disappointing.
in a single dish? So many different flavors, so much almost blandness, and way too much of meat. I like meat, but all of them can
Oh, that's
all of
very
them together?
nice. You're a nice young
That's a bit
lady.
much.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then...
I was literally thinking that.
But there have been times where
I
an
was just
object
thinking that.
reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
No, I'm sorry. Wrong trigger.
The king was murdered. Oh, whoa. I was supposed to protect him. I was. Oh, if only I could remember.
I'm sorry. Wrong trigger.
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying
alright,
about
I think what we're gonna do is, before we do that, we're gonna go check out this one path that led down. Down. There's a gentleman talking here. The language sounds like something out of Star Wars. Something out of Jabba's palace. So gotta...
Yes, the war zone was no place for most children. But even suspected she could carve out a place for her there.
Alright, so I gotta get the giant robots to move in order for that to work. You're in the Queen's Garden. You have a thing. You just lead to the alley. Where's the map? Yeah. So we're gonna end on this note of rolling the dice and seeing what this does. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and hopefully you guys come back and check out what comes next, because I don't think... Whew. It's gonna get a little three-way crazy here.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
It's the count.